Yes guys, let us see that fourth difference between abstract class and interface. Getting abstract class and interface. Okay, now observe here. What is that? Observe that one properly. Okay, by default, whatever the interface variables you declare within the interface or public static final. Getting why such type of feature by default available to variables of interface. Getting why it is available to variables of interface. We'll see. Okay, what is that? Observe here. By default, what is that? By default, the interface variables are what? Public. Getting public static final. Getting public static final. Okay, now observe here example. Okay, observe here guys. Okay, interface I1. Okay, and now int I equals to 99. Okay, now if I do compile this source file, let it be the source file as i1.java. if we do compile this one within the dot class file, okay, within the dot class file you will have public static final int I equals to 99. Okay, observe here. Okay, int I equals to 99. Okay, so who is giving these three? One access modifier and these two modifiers our compiler. Okay, our compiler is writing these two things in I1 dot class file. Getting, if we compile, that will be the status of our dot class file. Now why that one is public? Simple thing. What is that? Why that particular variable within the interface is public? Simple thing. In order to access from outside the package by all the interface implementation classes. Okay, observe here. Okay, what is that? To access, getting to access by all the implementation classes. Okay, to access the variable by all the implementation classes. Getting from outside the package. Getting guys, from outside the package. Okay, why that interface variable declared as static? Okay, observe here. Why interface variables are static? Simple thing. In order to access them here with respect to the interface variable, getting, or with respect to the variables. Okay, access means, okay, with respect to the variables. Okay, access means just printing, getting, and performing some modifications. Getting modifications by using arithmetic operators. But with respect to the interface variables, access means with respect to the variables, access means just printing. Okay, but not a modification. We have even seen with practical example why this one not possible, because static final. Okay, because of static final. Once the value assigned to the variable which is having static final as a modifier, you cannot reassign the value. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, getting? Now observe here. Okay, now static means what? Why? I mean, we can, that is implementation classes can access the interface variable from outside the package without using any object. Getting? By using interface name itself, they can access. Getting? Observe here, you might be getting one doubt. What is this? Here we are having interface I1. Now if I do create class A implements, getting? Class A implements, what is that? I1. Okay, public static void main string array. Getting? Now SOP of I, will this code compile and execute? Yes, if it is within this package where interface I1 is available, it will compile successfully and it will give the output to us as what? Double line. Why? A is the implementation class, meaning the child class. Okay, A is the child class for I1. Observe here, you are creating the relationship between A and I1 interface as what? Child and parent. Child and parent through inheritance. Through inheritance in Java, whatever parent is having by default available to child, that's why I'm accessing this one directly. You are having a relationship here. What is that relationship? Parent to child or child to parent relationship. Now I don't want this relationship. I don't want this relationship. Getting? No relationship. Observe, no relationship. Can I put I variable here? Accessing, just printing with respect to the interface variables. If someone is talking or spelling a word as access, that will be just printing. Getting? With respect to the interface variables. Okay, now observe here. Okay, now no relationship between A and the I1 interface, but still I want to access that particular interface I1 variable element, sorry, properties. Getting? This and all variables, methods, and whatever the thing which you declare within the interface or a class or an abstract class or an enum, all called as properties. Okay, now how to access this I variable within this class A? We cannot create object, but it is what? Static. So by using interface name we can access. Okay, observe. Okay, by using what? By using what? Interface name. Getting? Yes, now it will compile successfully and gives the output as what? 99. Okay, so what is the main advantage of static? By using interface name we can access them. Okay, we can access them. Okay, observe friends. Okay, observe. Okay, by using what is that? By using, okay, what is that guys? Okay, by using the interface name we can access the interface variables. Getting? Variables. Getting? This one. And one more thing, static means serialization not possible. Getting? Of course we didn't discuss that, we'll discuss later. Okay, okay, now observe. Okay, observe this one. Final. Getting? What is that? Final. Why interface variable are made as final by default? Okay, why they made as by default final? Okay, observe here. Okay, final means constant, getting constant. Its value, that is, if I do declare a variable as a int final I equals to final int I equals to 9, okay, that's it. That variable referring value is 9 only in our entire application. You cannot change its value at any instruction. If you do, it will give compile time error, getting. So now observe here, okay, that's the meaning, okay, that's the meaning. Now why this interface variables are final? Simple thing, implementation classes can access interface variables, that is, they can print the values referred by this variable, but they should not perform modifications. Why? It will impact other interface implementation classes. Observe here, think that I have a class as A which implements this I1 interface. Now what is that? I1 dot I equals to minus 9, I1 dot I minus 9, this value will get changed to minus 9, okay. Now observe here, we are having one more class BB, which implements the I1 interface, public static void main. Now this class is accessing I variable value, getting I variable value, and it is expecting this interface I1 interface variable value as what? Double nine. But what will be the output here? Minus 9. Why? Because this code changed the variable value, getting. So this one is getting impact, getting, this one will get impact, getting. So such a type of conflicts, such a type of misunderstanding between the implementation classes should not happen, getting, that should not get occur. So instead of happening this scenario, let me make that one as what? Final means what? Nobody is allowed to change, okay. So this type of accessing will not happen, okay. So to restrict these things, they made that one as what? Final, okay. What is the final main intention? To restrict the modifications by the implementation classes, getting, to restrict the modifications by the implementation classes. That is the main intention, to make interface variable as what? Final, okay. Now come to this one, okay, abstract. Let me know one thing, by default abstract class variables are public static final. Let me know, by default are we getting anything? Observe here, okay, observe here, example, okay, observe here, okay, abstract, getting abstract class A, okay. Now int w equals to 99, okay. Now if I do compile this source code, okay, what is that? A dot java, okay. And now observe here, okay, now A dot class file, okay, class file, abstract class A, okay. Now am I going to get any public static final here? No, you don't get anything. This the plain thing, whatever exists within the source code, the same thing will be available, okay, the same thing will be available, okay. By default the variables within abstract class are not public static final. If you want, you can customize. If I want, I can write as what? Public static final. It's my wish. If I want, I can. If my requirement demands, I can go for that. Getting? I can go for that. Okay, no issues. Getting? So this thing is what? Not by default. Okay. Now, okay, observe here. What is that? By default, the variables are not public. Okay, public, static and final. Okay, public, static and final. If you want, you can customize. If you want to get some behavior to the variable. Okay, now observe here and next point. What is that? Observe here the next one. Okay, next one. Okay, what is that? Observe. At the time of declaration itself, okay, at the time of declaration itself, you have to provide initialization to interface variables. Okay, observe here, observe here, important thing. Okay, at the time of interface variable declaration only you have to provide initialization. Okay, observe friends. Okay, what is that? Observe. At the time of variable declaration only you have to provide initialization. Observe here, observe here. What is that? At the time of declaration, at the time of declaration of variables, we must provide initialization. Getting, guys? You must provide initialization. Okay, observe here. Why is the answer to, why is the question to us? Okay, observe here. Example, let me give the example first. What is this? Interface I1. Okay, now int I or a equals to 999. Okay, at the time of declaration itself I am performing initialization. This is what? Assignment operator in our programming language. If you see this operator, it indicates initialization to one of the variable. Okay, now observe here why this has to be done. Okay, here I want to talk about some few things. Okay, observe here. Okay, observe. What is that? Observe here. Now observe here. Okay, class A. Okay, class A. Now observe this code properly. Okay, observe this code properly. What is this? What is this? Now observe this part carefully, guys. Okay, now what will be the output to this code if I do compile and run? Okay,